Hey, what's going on, everybody? I just wanted to make this video about like computer parts and things because in 2026 a lot of the prices on things have changed and gone up. It's pretty interesting right now on Newegg, the combos that you can get and the kits that you can get. There's a lot of different options that you can get for great pre-built PCs, anywhere from about $1,000 to $1,500, and the cost of customizing and building it yourself in that range gets you a pretty interesting set of parts. So basically for that range, that price range, you can get about an i7 build. I'm going to read off the specs here off the sheet. I have a shared list here that I did for a friend of mine. I was building a setup for him just to kind of get things placed. So for this setup, I have an i7 12700 KF. The more the merrier with that. Kind of in most common day rigs now, I recommend even 32 gigs. Kind of as a standard, it's just a good amount of memory to have. It makes things run really fast. Next down quickly is the RTX 5060 from Asus at about 360 bucks. The Roswell FBMX7 case for 120. An ASRock, which is a cheaper brand of power supply, 750 watt for $55. You can't really beat that. And then of course you have a terabyte NVMe M.2 drive for 170. Gives you a great processor and a great card for nowadays gaming and for editing and doing intense PC and computing tasks. And that brings you all in at about $1,400, a little bit over $1,418.91 right here from Newegg here in April of 2026. So I just wanted to make this little video and show they have very similar rigs, very close in terms of the processor. I kind of got one that's a little higher spec, but they have similar rigs for about the same price, pre-built on Newegg as well, so you don't have to do all the component assembly yourself if that's not something that you're good with. But that's about the price for like a baseline to like entry-level system. So right here I have some more cutting edge stuff. This is something like for a build that I would do. You got an Intel Core Ultra 9 285K. It's a Ultra 9 24 core CPU, about a $560 price point. Arrow Lake is the name of the architecture. Again, got a $600 die there. Your MOBO is going to be an Asus ROG Z890, and that's about at $289. That's just to accommodate the motherboard, of course, the RAM and GPU. 32 gigs of Vengeance for $470. So again, this is a lot of money for RAM, man. It never used to be that expensive. And of course, you got a 5070 12 gigabyte for $670. So just for the main components there, less of a case, power supply, CPU cooler, smaller things like that aren't that expensive. You got about $1,800. And again, in the previous list that I showed, I had this i7 setup right here. Let me go here. So yeah, this setup right here is in i7 12700 KF series. So it's a 12 core, 3.6 gigahertz. You got about $275 for that. So if we go here to the builder and build this out, you see on the screen, you got the processor, motherboard, RAM, graphics card being a 5060. Again, these units are about half the price of the other high-end one that I was just showing, but it also comes with the rest of the equipment, the case, Windows, and CPU cooler as well, and you're at about $1,400 for the whole thing there. So in terms of higher-end Intel rigs and then kind of back to a baseline or a solid entry-level Intel i7 rig for the current day, these are pretty much the options that you're going to be going with. There are some modifications to that, but generally that's going to be what you're looking at.